Alrighty, so the 10th anniversary is beginning to wind down, and what an experience it has been. But in today's video, I want to talk about some things that we are going to need to do before the anniversary runs out. So if you are a player who has not caught up on everything yet, you're going to want to make sure you do so before you run out of time. Now, the first thing I guess we could talk about before we get into all the technical stuff and things like that, you can see we're over here on the global account. If you are going to be finishing summoning, you are running out of time here to finish up. We only have about 56 hours, so roughly about 52 by the time that this video is uploaded. This will be uploaded in about 4 hours. So keep that in mind. If you are going to be finishing up your summoning, you're going to want to do so within the next 2 days because of the buy 3 get 1 free on these banners. But if you are somebody that wants to just summon on the regular banners, you have until March 6th here on this time. So please keep that in mind for the anniversary. You are going to want to make sure you finish up your summons very soon, and that will segue into the next thing that we need to do. This next one is of utmost importance. You need to absolutely make sure you guys are doing this before the anniversary is over, and this is going to be getting the Porunga Dragon Balls. Now, I have a guide on the channel. If you look at the updated guides playlist, you'll be able to find it, and make sure you get all 7 of these. If you do not know, you've been living under a rock, that is okay. What this is going to give us is access to what is known as the 10th Anniversary Dragonstone, and it's going to let us pick up either a headliner for the anniversary or another character that we were missing from March of last year up until now. So you guys can see we have Gotenks, we have the Daima characters, right? We have the LRs from the Worldwide Download Celebration. We have Roshi, Tech UI Goku, Cell Max, etc., etc. So make sure if you have not done that, you're going to want to do it before the anniversary is over. This is the most generous thing in the game's history, and you absolutely cannot miss this. So make sure you have done this so far. Okay, next up, staying on the theme of custom stones here, or different types of stones, you want to make sure that you are using your select character Dragonstone 7s, and you are going to have 3 of these. Now, when it comes to characters that I recommend, it's going to be pretty simple here. If you want the best character on the list, in my opinion, it is far and away going to be this version of Int Buhan right here with his Super Easy A. And then if you want a secondary mention, I think that Tech Cell is also a good choice. You can see I did pick up a copy of him, and then I also, I don't think I picked up Buhan because I already had him with the dupe. Yep. So make sure that you are picking up Buhan with your redstones if you have not done so already. This guy is just crazy good and is going to be extremely helpful for your account with teams that are going to need the help for sure. So make sure you pick up Int Buhan and grab these because these are not going to be staying for the rest of time. Next up is something you can see your boy has not done already, and that's used all of your 10th anniversary coins here. Make sure you just exchange them for things you want. If you want to pick up characters that you might be missing, that's fine. But you could also get Kais, you can get Awakening medals. I know these Elder Kai and Supreme Kai medals can be a bit of a pain for some players. If you need Incredible Hourglasses, you can pick those up. If you need training items, meat is also down here, so you want to make sure that you get that as well. I already scooped that up. You guys can see just by looking. There is no more stamina refresh meat items, so we already got that out of the way. Hidden potential orbs, all of that fun stuff. Make sure you are exchanging these for sure. The next thing that we want to focus on is making sure that we get done the Training in the Clouds exchange, clearing out all of these missions, because not only can you get Dragonstones from this, you are also going to be able to link level a lot of the best characters in the game that you might not have done. This is just an all-in-all really good resource farming stage, just because mainly, beside from getting really good link level rates for your characters and getting that done as soon as possible, you are also going to be able to get stones from the exchange and EX skill orbs for specific characters that are exclusive to that specific exchange, right? So what you want to do is just grind this over and over again. This is a very easy sort of process here. Almost, if you're using a good team, it's always just going to be one super attack and you're done. And what you want to do is, like, you know, watch something on Netflix, whatever streaming site you use while you're watching Vilify videos, right? Whatever you may be doing, you can go ahead and just grind this over and over and over again, and you're going to be able to get the exchange up to the max. Now, if you are just focused on clearing out the exchange shop, there is a method that you should be following. It's not like a trick or anything. The game lays it out pretty clearly. So I'm not breaking new grounds by showing you this, but what you want to do is press the effect up here, and you guys can see Final Trump Card and Bond of Parent and Child are going to give you the special effects for bonus rewards. So you guys can see I have a few characters on here who I'm just focused on link leveling. We just got LR Jiren recently with the stone because he was the only LR I was missing. Cell Max, Scouter Vegeta, all that fun stuff. So what we want to do is go to team formation, go to select category, hit full match. You want to full match this time, not partial match. And then what you want to do is select final trump card as well as bond of parent and child. So when we select that, what we want to do is select as many LRs as we possibly can, because that's going to max the drop rate. So we'll go with a pure Saiyan focused version of this. We could do something like this. Now you guys can see the drop rate when we refresh it is up to 420%. And if you do not know as well, you could also use a support memory that's going to boost the rate as well. So now these characters are already link leveled for me for the most part. I'm pretty sure there's only like 1 or 2 on here that aren't done at this point. But what this is going to do is max out the exchange. So if you're somebody who does not care about link leveling, this is not just about link leveling. This is also about clearing out that exchange. So you want to make sure you are doing this. It's very, very important. And this event is going to go away at the end of the anniversary. So moment of silence for the very fast link leveling, but at least there's also a valuable exchange if you do not care about that. So make sure you're doing this, getting as many as you can, and you should be good to go. Okay, so if you are somebody who's kind of been dragging your feet a little bit on this one, no need to worry, but again, we do need to get this done before the end of the anniversary. If you guys don't know, there are 2 free-to-play characters that you are going to be farming up in order to acquire thank you tickets during this anniversary, and that is going to be this Kid Trunks right here, and then there's also going to be a version, if I can find it, the one from Dragon Ball, which is going to be an LR Demon King Piccolo. So what do you guys need to do? You need to finish up farming these characters. This isn't going to be a farming guide on how to do it, but just know you need to rainbow them, get their super attack maxed out, and then also what is it? And then Dokkan Awaken them into an LR. And then once you've gotten them all the way done, you're going to be able to max out your tickets from the missions. We've already done them on this account, but these are going to give you a choice of any of the banners. Between 100 tickets you'll be able to do, and you're going to be able to pick and go back and forth between banners. So let's just say you're after Tech or AGL Gogeta, you get a Zeno on the first multi of the tickets, you can just go ahead and switch to other banners, right? So it'll be in this section, but like I said, I've already done them, so they're not going to be here. But like I said, what you want to do is farm up those characters and make sure they are done, because these are going to give you access to thank you tickets that are going to let you summon more on the banners. So very important stuff. Make sure you get that done. This one will be real quick. Just make sure you are also doing this every single day still. There's a daily mission for it, but this is going to help you get some orbs for anniversary characters that aren't the exclusive ones in the challenge tab. We can talk a little bit about that at the end, but make sure you are doing this every single day, because you can get good orbs for characters that are not anniversary headliners that have their own EX orbs. It'll just be very helpful for you, right? Very easy to do. Just pick whatever path you want. I'd recommend Earth Protecting Heroes because there's more of those in the game. That's the path on the left. Make sure you're doing this every single day still, because it's still available. This one may seem kind of obvious, but what you want to also make sure you're doing is getting all of the Extreme Z battles done that have been offered during this anniversary, because they're not going to be available right away in the Portal of Memories. Just with the way the system works, they have to come back. So you want to make sure that you get these done. They're very simple. Just make sure they can be a little bit tricky towards the end, but just make sure you have a team of all LRs, and you should be able to get it done with some luck, right? A character that's going to be really glitchy for these 2 in specific is going to be Tech Caulifla. If you guys don't know, she has guaranteed dodge against pure Saiyans, and both of these in specific are pure Saiyans, and so are these. So make sure that you're doing all of these LR Extreme Z battles. Like I said, not too bad, and there are a bunch of these, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Extreme Z battles. So in total right there, that's 150 stones plus the extra category mission. So that should be 170 right there for you. So you should be good to go. But aside from just getting the dragon stones from it, the most important thing is being able to actually Extreme Z awaken these characters. It's very important. So if you're somebody who has been slacking a little bit, make sure you do get that done as soon as possible. Okay, so last up in this specific video, we are going to go over Dokkan Chronicles. Now, all of the other difficult events in here, specifically looking at it, right, Battle Hard and Formidable Foes is staying, right, the 10th anniversary battle for these orbs is going to be staying, so you don't need to get all of this done right away. All these new stages, like these are difficult events, so they're going to be staying, and we don't need to worry about them. However, Dokkan Chronicles is a little bit different, because you are going to, this is going to go away. So if we go to the bottom here, you can see we have the event period. This is going to last until March 6th, so this Thursday. You need to make sure that you have this done, right? This is going to give us exchanges that we can get rare characters with and stuff like that, so you want to make sure that you are doing it. Now, specifically for clearing this, I'm actually in a bit of a spot right now where it's kind of tricky, because I just haven't gotten done everything yet. I need to go like super easy some of my characters and stuff, but you can see here, this is what we are working with, right? Not a ton of options. So this is going to be pretty tricky for some players, but you just kind of want to work on some of the characters from the first anniversary and do your best with with this. If you can't beat it, like 1 or 2 of the stages, it's not the end of the world because there's not like super heavy rewards tied to this or anything like that. But you should at least be trying to get as many of these done as possible. You guys can see there's like a super easy A sort of build that you'd be doing here. I'd recommend that you super easy A this STR Gogeta. I still need to get to that. And then once you've done that, you guys can see you'll be able to run like a bunch of them with like Cell. You'll be able to use Kid Buu, Broly, right? And you just want to try and build a team as well as possible. Super Saiyan 3 Goku down here. Some of the redstone picks are going to be available in here, so that does end up working out pretty well, but you just want to sort of follow that trend for this whole thing, right? So characters that were available in the first year of the game, the second year of the game, the third year, etc., etc. I'd say the one that's going to be the most easy for most players is going to be the 10th year, and then the 9th year, the 8th year, the 7th year, and the 6th year, right? I think everything really from year 5 on are characters that are constantly on banners if you're playing all the time. So it's going to be a lot easier to do those than it is going to be for like the first year and the second year, just because characters like that are not on banners very often. So it is a little bit tricky, but there you guys go. Everything that you should be focusing on to get done before the anniversary is over. The biggest thing to me, like I said, make sure it is of the utmost priority that you get Porunga done today, right? Even if you don't pick a character right now, that's okay, but you need to make sure that you make this wish and obtain that Dragonstone as soon as possible, because it is paramount to your account that you get a free anniversary LR if you are potentially missing one. So that's all I really got for you in this one. Let me know down below who you guys picked up with the Memorial Stone. Let me know how many stones you have leaving anniversary. Saiyan Day is coming up soon, so might want to start saving for that. All that fun things in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.